Back up. You're gonna get dead. I'll take care of it. Just back up. I don't want you to get back. Back up. Just back up. Get this dog away. Get your dog away. Get your dog away. Get your dog away. Get your dog over here. Whose dog is this? Get that dog. Is that your dog?
It's not my dog. It's for your dog.
I'm sure. We just don't want anyone getting bit. Are you okay? Are you okay?
I hate that breed. Everywhere I go is fucking.
I walked this dog.
Can you tie that dog to a post for me?
Where did the lady go that's walking him?
Okay.
Where did the lady go that's walking him? Oh God, where did I?
The 512. I'm out at 300 East, 700 South. You start firing mad to have a woman who's been attacked by a dog. And start animal control as well. And pepper spray deployed.
Oh my God. I don't know how deep the dog bit into her. She seems okay, but I don't know.
I think she's not bleeding. I think she's going to be okay.
So I was walking this way.
Are you harmed?
I had a cut in my thumb already. I think I opened it up. I was walking past the apartment.
The lady disappeared.
And yeah, she just ran up, and she would start walking this way, even though I was trying to walk around to the street. And then she kept getting pulled this way. I said, so are you having a hard time? Or, I mean, the dog was being nice, but then they started, she kept following me with the dog.
We just, the reality is that you're bit. I don't know.
I don't think I've been, I think I have a cut in my thumb from earlier.
I'm going to have an ambulance come check you out. And we're all contaminated with pepper spray. We get cleaned up, okay? Yeah, she's been pepper sprayed. She's not gonna be. She's gonna be okay. She just needs to be separate.
I'm just looking at her and she's starting to open her eyes. Yeah, I saw exactly that.
And I'm not trying to toss you around. I just don't want you to get bit.
Oh, I totally understand. I totally
Did you see the lady? Can you
Did
describe the lady?
Did she run away?
No, I was so distracted by the.
Is that your dog?
Yeah.
I'm responsible for the dog.
Can you take it elsewhere? What apartment number are you in? 8211. Alpha 211. If you could take that dog inside for me, please. I'll come talk to you in a minute.
I was trying to walk around and get away from that lady, but then she started walking this way, even though she was walking that way. And she was trying to pull the dog away, but wasn't really trying hard.
We're here to help,
very
okay?
weird about her. She was really odd.
I just don't want that dog to go after these other dogs. I think once you get inside, water to the face will clean up the dog's eyes. But you said it's Alpha 211, right? Sir, it's Alpha 211. Okay, we'll be over in a minute.
Hey, so you don't need anything from me? I don't know. I saw it, but I don't know.
It's okay. We'll take care of it. Thank you.
That's for your finger, okay?
Well, if I have a dog,
Do you have a cell phone? Take picture of your wounds.
I just rolled up on this woman on the ground with this dog over here and her dog. She's bleeding.
Okay.
I'm fine.
The dog is, or
Woman and dog. I pepper sprayed that dog and yanked him off.
thank you. You guys are so kind.
I don't know. I don't know where she's been. If she needs to get checked out though, and she's been contaminated. And I've been contaminated. I got blood on me. So, but we don't know who the owner is. But he took possession of the dog. He's responsible for it. So.
It's not his dog, you said?
Huh? It's not. He said it's not his, but he's taking responsibility for the dog. Just digging around for my darn hand sand.
You want some? Yeah. Come here, I got some.
I don't want to shoot a dog.
What else do you need?
Nothing. I'll take care of everything with her. It's fun.
Well, yeah, where's he at?
Thank you.
That guy go inside with it or something?
I told him to go inside so he get the dogs are like
Yeah.
don't have further issues. This is the gentleman?
Yeah.
Okay.
Pepper spray worked?
Yeah, it's empty now. Dog is can't see anymore.
Yeah, I sprayed 2 pit bulls one time many years ago and it didn't work now.
Here's hers information.
Now it's starting to hurt now, but I don't.
The dog is not hers.
Just walk the dog?
Yeah, she works for Rover.
Okay.
So he lives at 752 South Robertus. It's close. It's like just like down here, I think.
We'll give her a ride. We'll give her a ride.
Yeah. And the owner of the dog took off, I guess, but we had the dog.
So someone ran away while I was dealing with
It was
this.
the owner of the dog that attacked her. Where's the dog that attacked her?
The dog was somebody came out and said he'll take responsibility for the dog. And it's not his dog. He went to Alpha 211 with the dog to clean the dog up.
Okay.
People are yelling at me. I don't know if they're yelling, but they're like yelling at me from the road like I was a criminal for I was spraying the dog.
Oh, you got to spray the dog?
Yes.
They would have much rather you shot it.
Yeah.
Give me a break.
I sprayed 2 pit bulls at the McDonald's one time. Didn't do shit to them.
It almost bit me, but the dog couldn't see. Came at me, bumped me in the nose. Hi.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you.
I was just coming to see if her dog was okay.
Her dog needs to go to the vet.
Did you call Dad? Or Brooke that up? Oh, I didn't give you the phone number, did I?
We're going to work on that. I have animal control coming out right now.
Okay, I'm going to turn this on, power it on, and then I'll get you his number too.
Brandy?
Yeah.
That's what I thought you were.
I used to live here in Park Place,
Yeah, I know.
and I moved out at the end of August. I live 2 blocks up this way, but I walk the dogs around here still. Thank you.
Hey, keep Connor updated
What's
on
that?
Facebook.
Okay, we'll see if we can sort all that out.
Yeah, she's going out the front.
What's she wearing?
She's wearing like a fucking.
What color?
It's like a plaid gray.
Is she a white gal, Hispanic gal?
Walking that way.
Yeah, that lady.
Okay. Is she wearing carrying the red bag?
Jet sunglasses.
A coat, brown coat, long.
Yeah.
And she was, not doing anything.
512, the owner of the bag is walking down the sidewalk. She has a gray jacket, white hat, and a red bag, it looks like.
Yeah, I saw it happen out my window.
Oh, you did?
I did. I saw the whole thing.
I heard.
I tried to get
I
Barkley
heard
up,
screaming,
and I tried
and
to
then we looked
separate
out
him,
the
and the
window.
dog just kept coming. And
Yeah, and she let the dog off the leash and ran inside.
oh,
That-
I knew
that was
she
her
disappeared.
coming out,
And she
and-
wasn't trying very hard to keep the dog off
How
me.
old is he?
She's like in her 30s.
Is that her? Is that her with the red bag?
Yeah, that's her with the red bag. But I happened to see her walking in, and I'm like, I hope after. So she moved out. So
Do you know the name of the lady?
Yeah, we're gonna
The
stop
name
her.
of the lady?
I don't know her name. All I know is she's one.
Randy, what's your phone number?
My phone number is 801
But she stayed. She
413
didn't help her.
No.
9671.
She ran away.
Leash go and ran inside the hut.
She couldn't control her dog, but she wouldn't. She seemed like she wasn't trying that hard. She was like, oh, and she was saying
The
good
dog
stuff.
was like when Mark took him in the house, it looked like he was foaming at the mouth, so possibly
I
rabies.
sprayed the dog. The dog is reacting to the.
Okay.
The dog seemed calm at the beginning, but then it got more and more agitated as this dog was like trying to avoid it.
So how sure are you that that woman is the owner of the dog?
I'm pretty damn positive. Like,
Okay, what's your name?
my name is Barkley. I mean,
So
I
Park
didn't have too great of a
is she
view
like?
outside my window. Just
Okay,
over
so I've
there,
been shocked with
but when I saw that,
Okay,
That woman
you
looks like the one that walked
Take
past
pictures
my
after
window
the
before I heard all
case
this.
number.
now you need to
Okay.
ask. The most important is the witness.
Witness.
I am the witness. He is the
Connor.
witness because he knows where the lady
Connor.
lives.
Okay. Oh, that's good.
I can
Randy
be
used to
your
be my
witness
neighbor.
because I was coming from there.
Okay.
He's it's not him. That's the guy that's walking with her. It's not him.
Oh, sure. This is what I was looking for.
That was with the dog.
You want to use one of those?
Yeah, it
dogs?
was the woman that was.
I know, it's like really. Oh, but this, I didn't even realize I got bit until they pointed out that I had this on my butt because I have a cut here.
Do you have? Is it 1810 South Main Street?
Oh, that's my old address. It's
What's your current
my
one?
current one's 515 East, 700 South, apartment B.
Apartment D,
B is in Bravo,
B.
and then zip code 84102. And you can call my boyfriend if you need to.
Okay.
He's working from home. But...
Okay, I'm gonna put this down here.
Okay, thank you.
Okay.
Thank you.
And what's your boyfriend's name?
Paul Wyman, W-Y-M-A-N, like Mike Alpha November.
What's his phone number?
801 577 8474. Oh baby!
I'm so sorry.
Is he the owner of the dog?
Is he what?
Is he the owner of the dog?
My boyfriend?
Who's the owner of the dog?
Brooke and Dan Fisher. They live on Roberta Street. I gave you the address. Do you want their phone number?
You gave me my partner's information. That's okay.
Okay.
What's their phone number?
I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Their phone number. Let me get my phone died.
So she's got slack to at least one of her fingers.
I'm trying to get this to power back on.
It's okay. We can wait to do this.
The wound is here.
How bad is it?
I cannot see
The
it.
dog would not let go. It was like bolted on the
It was
dog.
like-
That are the wounded.
There was a pit bull attacked her dog, and then I don't know if she got bit by the pit bull
I
or the
think I have a
other
hole in
dog.
my thumb.
But she got
I
bit.
got caught in the middle of it.
Yeah. Hi.
Did you call animal service?
Animal control's on the way, but I would rather we get the owner to take the dog to the vet.
Yeah.
When you're ready, after they get your hand looked at and cleaned up, we're gonna give that phone number, okay?
Yes. No problem. Can anyone charge my phone with an iPhone charger? It's totally dead, and this is not working all of a sudden.
We'll wait a second. Okay.
Is it possible?
I got one if she wants me to plug it in.
There's probably there's blood on her.
I'll go pop it in my car.
Guy that took the dog.
I'll go pop it in my car for a minute.
Thank you.
Yep.
Thanks, Sarge.
No. Is it possible
Brad,
that the owner of the dog,
and
like when
double
she
B.
took off, is it possible she went up to that?
And my last name's Berta. Q-U-R-N-A-M, so like November, Alpha Mike.
What's your name, birth?
I
I don't know who he is, like, to that dog. I don't know.
Barkley.
Is it just your thumb?
Yes, I had a cut in my thumb from, you know, when the nail grows back, so I thought I just reopened that, but apparently when I stuck my hand in there to separate the
I already apologized profusely to her, but I kind of manhandled her a little bit just to get her away from the dogs. She kept jumping on the dogs. Just to get her, so I don't want to get bit again.
Yeah.
So,
She seems okay.
yeah. Never fails when you come by this apartment complex to find something. I know, right? I just finished, so I just submitted my DV, and
No, it's probably good that you were here, dude. What apartment's the dog supposed to be in?
Alpha 211. So my thoughts are we get animal control and that dog gets taken by animal control.
Oh yeah, I'm sure they will.
We need to test it. We need to find out what's going on and make a decision. If the city can make a decision what they do. But it was.
So, Brandy, that's not even your dog.
I'm not sure. They're overly involved. I'm not sure what those two people walking down there really have to do with
Who
anything.
knows? The dog might have a chip.
Yeah.
Do you remember that? Do you remember that video that came out that a two-man car rolls up on a guy getting attacked by pit bulls, and they ended up shooting all four dogs.
No.
it was like
Well, if I ever did
guys
see
on the
that,
ground and they're
yeah.
shooting dogs in the head. I wouldn't want to do that because I wouldn't want to shoot the guy.
Yeah.
But it worked out.
I wouldn't have been able to find my OC, so.
But you,
So you have a car at home?
did you not have?
I don't carry it. It's in my car. I
You
hate
have a
it.
way to get to the hospital?
Absolutely
Or
hate it.
urgent
It doesn't bother me that much. I hate it too. But I think it's better than getting tased.
I mean, this isn't bad out here,
Okay.
but get like an apartment or something, wrestling around with somebody.
I've been pepper sprayed with my partners in a fight,
Exactly.
and I was like, "Thanks, Jason. Appreciate it, man."
Do you take any medication? Nope. I'm 43 and really healthy, so not
I'm the same way. Did you spray him with the pepper
So-
spray? Is that what you sprayed him with?
My
Yeah.
thumb is like doing this pulsating thing
so
where it feels like
Brad-
there's a heartbeat in it.
So Brandy,
Yeah.
so you know, you probably have a lot of pepper spray on you.
Oh, yeah.
And
didn't
I
realize
just
that.
want to give you really very careful that when you get cleaned up later, don't touch your face.
Okay.
Don't touch your private parts.
Okay.
It will burn very badly. The best thing to do when you get home after you get released is take a shower.
Okay.
And when you take a shower, you can use Dawn dish soap. That's the best stuff to get it off.
Okay.
And then just really scrub really good before you start and avoid touching your face all day.
Okay. Does it show where I got it? Is this supposed
No,
to be
it's
part of
it's probably all over you.
it? Okay.
Wash your
And,
clothes separate from any kids' clothes.
Okay. I don't have kids.
Or anything else. You don't want to be contaminated.
And so if I wash them, it comes off in one wash?
You don't want to put like your kid's onesie in there or anything.
Okay.
You know
I
what
don't
I mean?
have kids, so we don't have to worry about all that.
Well, it'll just contaminate everything.
Okay. Thank you for doing what you could. I'm sorry I was like an automatic pilot trying to get...
And I'm really sorry for kind of shoving you around.
That's totally fine.
was trying to
totally
protect you.
fine. I'm glad you did what you needed to do. And I'm sorry. If I would have been thinking about it, I would have told you about that on me, but I was like...
I'm not worried about it. I'm not worried. I'm glad that you didn't pull it out because
Yeah.
we don't need any people shooting anything.
Well, yeah, and I would never ever shoot a dog unless... I mean, I would...
If you need to defend yourself, that's what it's for.
I
But
know.
I'm glad it didn't come out because then we would have guns out and
So I just kind
people
of
getting shot in the feet.
Thank you so much for your help.
You're welcome. Hey, my man, how we doing?
The dog fucking pepper spray in my eyes in the shower.
Okay. Do you want these folks to help you out?
My milk's getting dried and I can see again.
Okay.
Fuck pepper spray, man.
I agree. But it worked to protect everybody.
I understand. I don't understand fully what happened. It just woke me up.
Okay. What's your name, sir?
My name's Mark Walker.
Mark Walker.
Yeah.
And the dog's inside right now.
He's in the. Yeah, I put him in the bathtub.
What's your date of birth? Good phone number for you.
My phone just got stolen. Wallet just got stolen.
Are you the owner of the dog?
No.
Do you know who the owner is?
Yes.
Who is the owner?
Courtney.
Do you know what apartment she lives in?
She doesn't live in these apartments. I'm dog sitting for him this morning, and she's supposed to be on her way to come get it. And so I lay down, sleep, and they wake me up and they tell me that Rosalie is out here walking the dog. And I got woke up by them coming in screaming about.
How did the dog get out?
He was being walked by Rosalie, who is like fucking 4 feet tall.
Who's Rosalie?
Rosalie is a guest.
What's her last name?
Alcoa.
Alcoa? Ochoa? O-C-H-O-A? Do you know her birthday, roughly age?
Rough age is 30.
30. What's she wearing today?
As low as possible. Seriously.
What was she wearing? Color clothes?
I think pink, like a pink spaghetti strap maybe, and some jean shorts.
Strap with G shorts?
Jean shorts. Cut off.
And she's a guest? What guest is she at? What apartment guest?
She was my guest.
Your guest?
Yes.
Would you have a phone number for her?
I had a handful. I don't have a phone number for her.
Do you know where she lives?
Everywhere. Wherever she's staying at.
Do you know her middle?
Anything else from us?
You say you got something in your eyes you want to get flushed out?
I already flushed it with milk.
You're
and
good?
dried it, yeah.
Okay.
Okay. What's
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
This girl's too small to be walking that dog, first of all. So I'm like, what the hell are you guys thinking? But
So Rosalie Ochoa, do you know her middle name?
no.
Is she Hispanic, white, black, Latina? Okay.
Google that name.
What is a good email address for you? Okay. Well, sir, I need you to keep the dog in your apartment. Don't let the dog out. Don't let the owner take possession of the dog until we come back. We're going to have to talk to her. We need to have animal control have a say what's going on. Okay.
Do you know who that lady was that was walking the dog?
Yeah, I got her name.
She was.
She was, like, I was walking this way, she was walking this way, then she turned around and started following me this way, and she wasn't trying to keep the dog off me, she was like, oh, and she was, like, trying to hold it back, but that dog...
That's what I was saying. She's too damn small to be walking that dog.
Yeah, and I said, you gotta control your dog, so I started walking out into the street to circumvent them, and she just kept following me. I'm like, why are you walking towards me when I'm trying to walk away from you? That does not make sense.
So he wasn't involved in this.
Oh, sorry.
He was watching the dog.
I
But
sympathize.
someone else was
you.
walking the dog at the time. So he came out. The dog's in his apartment right now.
Okay.
He's getting a hold of the owner to come get the dog. We were having animal control come out to talk to the owner and sort things out.
That's it.
Thank you.
I need to give you some information.
Yes, definitely.
And,
someone's charging my phone, so thank you for everything you guys
He's like a
doing.
10-month-old puppy still. He hasn't been socialized yet.
Oh, but is anyone teaching him aggressive behavior? Because that's not normal for a puppy to do.
5622.
Okay, Brandy.
Oh,
This
God.
corner.
Thank you for being out here with me. I'm so glad to meet people trying to help, you know.
Yeah,
I was just like, I don't know how I'm going to do this on my own. I went into my own little zone, and I was just like, okay, try to put yourself between the dog, and if it bites you, we'll see what happens.
Right.
But
And then I think one of the officers actually saw what was going on.
and he stopped,
Their
thank
lights were
goodness.
pulled
Were you the
over.
one that stopped or the other guy? Okay, sorry, it's a blur.
It's okay.
I'm so glad, good timing.
But,
I just don't know why that
message
lady
Connor on
was
Facebook,
following me.
okay?
Huh? I will.
Message Connor
I'll
on
message you
Facebook.
guys. Thank you for coming out.
Yeah, we hope you guys look okay. You and the dog.
Okay,
that
man.
has never happened to me before. This was like,
So did you get your phone back?
no, it's charging in someone's car.
In my sergeant's. Go get your phone for you.
Okay, thank you. And I'll give you Dan and Brooke's number, the ones that was the
This
dog
is
parent.
for you. It has the case number
Thank you.
for your medical bills and everything. I'll be writing a report, so your insurance or whatever you need. If you have any further injuries. This is also for the owner of the dog.
Okay.
We're going to get a hold of them. They need to come and get the dog and take it to the vet.
Yes.
That's our non-emergency number. This gentleman here is the man we were just talking to.
Yeah.
He's not responsible for, he wasn't with the dog, but he was watching the dog when someone else was walking
Like
the dog.
pet sitting, yeah.
And it's apartment 211.
811. Okay. So do I? I'm sorry, I might have asked this already. Do I need to give you the number when we turn on the phone of?
Yeah,
the dog?
we'll do that in a second. Let's see if it's charging right now. Just gonna get the phone. So the woman that was walking the dog is Rosalie Ochoa. She's a small, like 4 foot something Latina with a pink spaghetti strap top and
She
jean
seemed a little
shorts.
odd.
Okay.
There's something going on with her.
Okay, so I actually dealt with her before. She's a major tweaker.
So we don't know where she lives, so that's who it was. That's what,
What's her name?
Rosalie Ochoa. Here, ma'am.
Oh, I
There's,
need to write that
there's
down.
probably pepper spray on that, just so you know.
Oh, okay. So I need to write her name down. Rosalie Ochoa?
I'll see if I can find her.
I don't know if I have a pen on it.
I can take care of everything for you.
Okay. Here's my paper. Thank you. Oh my god, I don't know how to tell the parent this. Okay. Oh shit.
We'll see if we can get more information, but we'll call you later on.
Okay.
I have your
801. Well,
I have your number written down.
Edible services, yay. Do they treat medical dogs?
Let's see if I'll talk to them because they're responsible for the codes in the city with regards to animal behavior.
If she answers, can you tell her what happened?
Yeah.
Hello, Brooke. I have someone here that needs to speak with you. I'm okay, and Barkley is okay, but we were attacked, so I need to put you on with the cops.
Okay.
Hello, ma'am. This is Officer Oaken of the Salt Lake City Police Department. I'm here at 300 East, 700 South with your dog and Brandy. I came upon them while they were being attacked by a pit bull, and your dog's been injured. I need you to come here and get your dog and take your dog to the vet.
My husband's closer. Can I give you his number?
One
He's
second.
right around the corner.
One second.
I'm actually out of American Fork.
Okay. Okay, ma'am. What's his number?
His number is 801
Okay.
541
541
1242.
1242. Okay. What's your name, ma'am?
My name's Brooke Fisher.
Brooke Fisher. With a Brooke with a E.
Yes, Brooke with an E.
Okay. And then what's your husband's name?
Daniel.
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 Danial. Okay. I'm gonna call him. I will call you guys a little bit later on, and I'll provide you guys further information about what the case number is and everything, and let you kind of know the disposition. But I have animal control out here to deal with the other animal right now.
All right, thank you so much.
You're welcome.
How do you think you spell Achilla?
Can you call Mr. Daniel Fisher at this number and have him come out? He's around the corner. He's the owner.
How do you think you spell Achilla?
Is it Ochoa?
Rosalie's last name.
I thought it was Ochoa.
Ochoa.
Yeah.
I still have no idea.
Ochoa.
Watching the dog.
I'm going to talk to animal control real quick.
Okay.
Okay, so this dog was attacked. This one was attacked by a pit bull. The pit bull's been pepper sprayed. It's in apartment A211.
Okay.
The owner's supposed to be on the way to get the dog, but right now the person who's watching the dog has the dog.
Okay.
But I wanted to talk to you because I think that dog needs to be taken in.
Okay.
Aggressive behavior out in public.
Yeah.
I don't know what your codes are and everything, but
Well, I just a couple things. I just need to make sure that the dog is current on license vaccination.
I have no idea.
I mean, I'll check with with them. So do we have pictures of her stuff? Her bite?
Well, it's covered up now. There's a big hole in my thumb, so you can take it off if you need to.
What I'd like to do is I'd like you to go to the hospital and get further checked up and stitches.
Okay.
And then we can get crime lab out to the hospital when you want and take pictures.
Okay, so I'm going to ask my friend Terry, who lives here, to take me to the hospital. He lives in this apartment complex. Do you want his number or anything like that?
If he's going to come here, I'll stay with you until.
I'll call. My phone's at 1%. I'm going to call him before it dies again.
I'm going to go talk to my boss real quick. I didn't have crime lab come out. Probably the bandaged up. Probably best just to have her go to the hospital and call us when she's there for crime lab.
I don't know if we need crime lab for an animal attack. Take a photo.
I'll just take a picture of her with. Okay.
Just Axon capture it. I mean, it's not.
The measure is it's a thumb, unless it's an unusually big thumb. Put your pen next to it.
Okay.
Yeah, for an animal bite, I don't know.
Okay.
The cop drove by and saw the attack and tried to pepper spray the dog off me and the dog, and it was just a mess. So they're wondering if you could take me to the emergency room. Yeah, right in front of the building, right on the corner where you go to the park. We're all out here right now. All right, thank you.
So I'd like to take. I'm going to use my department phone, and I'll upload this as evidence, the photographs.
Okay.
I'm going to take an overall picture of you real quick. Okay, and then I can get your hands.
Oh yeah. I'm still shaking.
Can you turn it for me?
So I can't pronate my arm. I was born without a muscle or whatever tendon to
Okay, that's all right.
And that's all my blood right there, apparently.
Yeah, you got a good cut.
I was spraying like all over the place.
Hey, sweetheart, I can take a picture of you, okay?
Oh, what happened? What did Brooke say? What did you?
My partner's on the phone with Daniel right now to have him come out.
Okay. I tried so hard to, like,
You did a good job. You did the best you could.
You did a good job too, officer. You are part of these two guys.
The dog was
Just real quick, I want to make sure that I'm giving fucking news as well. So I just want to make sure that I'm giving good info. So the pit bull was attacking the dog.
No.
And she was intervening?
When I came upon them, she went down to her back with the pit bull on top of her and the dog.
Okay.
And that's when I ran up and I grabbed the dog, pulled the dog off. The dog was latched at that point, latched onto the other dog. And I started to spray everybody, and then it just came a tussle. The dog got loose and kicked the dog and sprayed the dog again.
And it had the desired effect ultimately. You're OC.
Yeah, it took a second to kick in, but
Rosalie Ochilla is she has an F2 and a bunch of MAs for failures.
is it Achilla or Ochoa?
OCHOA.
Okay, good.
There's a bunch of warrants.
Did you get a hold of Daniel?
Yeah, he's on it.
Okay. I advise her to go to the ER and get stitches or whatever and clean. We don't know the status of the dog vaccinations. Yeah, super sad.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
It happens. I was like, don't get bit, don't get bit. You don't get bit.
We made the right choice by LC just due to the fact that would have created a riot.
Well, she has a gun too.
I know.
She's packing.
Yeah.
But she made the right choice too. I mean, we don't need to be shooting anything.
Yeah, sure.
Especially at this location.
Where's Daniel right here?
Yeah, I need to get your stuff because I need for you to fill out a witness statement.
My ID is in here somewhere. Thank you for your help in keeping me organized.
Well, sir, I'm sorry that this happened. So I'm the lead officer on this. I'll be writing the report and everything. I came upon right here with a Brandy on the ground with a pit bull on top of her and the other dog. She's been injured. She's going to go to the hospital and get looked at. Mind her, I think a bite to her hand, her thumb. Your dog is injured, so your dog needs to go to the vet immediately. I just need it's Daniel Fisher, right?
No, my last name's different.
Oh, okay. It's DANIAL. And your last name, sir?
As Hipfner, HOEPFNER. Yeah, I know.
And your date of birth, please? Have your phone number. What's your address?
752 South, Roberta Street.
Roberta Street?
The lady started following me.
Okay, and then, what's your dog's name?
Barkley.
Barkley?
She kept following me.
And then, how old is your dog?
She's a little bit over a year old.
A year, and what breed is she?
She's 3/4 poodle, 1/4 Bernese Mountain Dog.
Bernese Mountain Dog. Okay. And her injury appears to be on the back right hip, where the dog was latched on. I'm going to give you... So, I will provide you a case number. I'm going to go get it real quick. And we have a general idea of who was walking the dog. We don't know who the owner is right now. The dog's inside. Animal control's here. They're going to take
I tried so hard.
No, I'm so sorry.
Are you sick?
No, I'm okay.
Okay, I tried so hard to pull it off, and the lady started following me, and I don't know why she was following me.
So I'm going to get the case number for you real quick. Yeah, just...
The cop drove by, and thank goodness he drove by when we were walking by and it happened.
Okay, so with the pepper spray,
Yeah, you're gonna get exposure if you touch your face. Just so that wash your clothes separately today, and take a shower before it'll get you good.
Okay.
Can I put this in your pocket? This is the case number if you want it. Everything you need with regards to if you decide to take any legal action or need insurance or whatever, just that's the case number.
Okay.
And I will document everything in the report, what happened the best I can, and who's involved.
Okay, do you have like a card or like the number I should call?
I have like paper you're giving me back, or did you already give it
write
back to
down
me
real quick.
with the case number and all that info on it?
I know.
Oh gosh. I think she's in shock because she laid down and was just kind of like.
He's in totally shock.
Yeah, she's doing well considering.
There you go, sir. That's the number, non-emergency number.
That lady let go of the leash. I swear she did on purpose.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Hello, ma'am. How are you?
Good.
I know it's an unpleasant situation
Yes.
right now.
We just got him from somebody else. I know that they told me that he hasn't had a shot. I'm trying to work on getting him shots.
Okay. So no vaccination status right now?
No.
Okay. That's important just for the purposes of
Yeah.
letting the people know because we need to get checked into the hospital and stuff.
Yeah. But I am where I'm homeless. I live in my car.
I'm not here to judge you. You were
I know.
involved in this, okay? It's just,
But I've been trying to work on getting him his shots.
can I have your name, please?
Courtney?
Courtney.
No, you.
Know you?
No, you.
It's Cortney.
Yeah.
And what's your last name, ma'am?
Ashworth.
ASHWO.
O-R-T.
And then what's a good contact number? Email address for you? O as a O or
Yeah.
0?
Oh, it's an O.
Okay. And then you said you're currently living between places?
Yeah, I'm right now living in my car.
What's your dog's name?
A monster?
Monster?
Mm-hmm.
And then it's a pit bull breed?
Yeah, he's American red-nosed pit bull.
Okay. How old is your dog?
About 10 months.
10 months and a boy?
Yes.
Has he been neutered?
No.
He's okay. And no vax status right now, as far as you know. Okay. So animal control will come over and talk to you for their report, and then we're going to have to address the issue with the dog. I don't know what that's going to be, but right now it's a possibility the animal control will have to take custody of your animal. Okay. And just to make sure to get the dog tested, I don't know what's going on with your dog. Okay,
But you'll be able to get it back when
I don't
it's
know.
licensed and everything?
I don't know, but that's just.
Because you know the question on our mind.
I'm not animal control. I don't know the procedures in the city, but we have to get that dog looked at. The dog needs medical attention from a vet or some type because he did get pepper sprayed and kicked. So I did pepper spray him. Just so you know the full extent of what had happened is he was on top of that woman and the dog on the ground. So. We don't know exactly what was going on, okay? I know you're sad, and I'm really sorry this happened. It's really unfortunate. Unfortunately, it does happen with animals that we sometimes can't control. We get a new dog, we don't know how they're going to act, okay? So I don't want you to blame yourself. This isn't involving you aside from being the owner, okay? But just stick around for us to talk to animal control together, okay? Yeah. No, that's the owner. That's not. This is Courtney. She's the owner of the dog. Mark was watching the dog, and then Rosalie was walking the dog.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Okay.
And Rosalie's MIA.
Yeah, and she's got F2s for waiting.
Oh, so the dog attack starts happening. She bails.
She knows she has warrants, and she doesn't
Mark
want to.
hears the whole thing and comes outside or something.
He hears screaming from outside, and he comes
So he
out.
comes outside,
I
sees
didn't
the dog,
see
knows
this.
the dog.
I didn't see this. Apparently, I have something there too. I didn't even feel that until
Okay, I'll
just
take a
now.
picture of it.
Oh,
So we don't know the status of vaccination for the animals. The owner says the dog is not vaccinated.
Oh, great.
So that's something that we need to address when you go to the hospital, okay?
What kind of shots do you usually have to get with that?
I don't know.
How are those? I've had anthrax immunizations before, so it can't be worse than
Right
that,
in the
right?
stomach.
What? Is it the stomach?
Oh, let's don't scare her. Come on. Let the doctors do all that.
I had anthrax immunizations, and those things hurt for a long time, but if it's not worse than that, I should be fine.
Yeah, they're not bad.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you so much. I'm sorry that
Oh, no problem. I'm going to check. I'm going to call later and check and see how you do, okay?
622. I'm not familiar with the Utah laws on dogs, and
I'm not either. That's why I call these guys. Yeah, you don't have to do anything. You just
they
do
do all the sites and everything.
You just do an agency assist.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Told
great.
you Salt Lake's pretty cool.
It is pretty cool.
Yeah, this is ultimately the whole like investigation case. Whatever this is.
But we can find Rosalie. She's going to jail. Period.
You'll see her, dude. Well, you won't. Central will see her.
So I got a bunch of information. When you're done talking to her, I got people's contact information.
Yeah, I'll get all that from you. So, is she the dog owner?
So this is Courtney. She is the owner of the dog. She was not present. She was out.
Right. So who was in carrying custody of the dog?
Dogs who
Okay.
and one of my guests authorized another guest to take that dog out on a walk. He was the dumbest and the smallest guest in my house.
So someone else was in carrying custody of that?
Yes.
Where's that person?
She scattered like a roach.
She has warrants, so
She's
she
got
fled.
warrants?
Yeah.
Okay. Do we have her contact
I'll give it
information
all.
as best as we
I
can?
have as much. We have all. We know who she is.
Okay.
So
Okay. Do you have your ID with you?
I don't. My wallet got stolen. I got a
Here.
social security card
Okay.
and debit cards and all that. But
so this is Mark Walker. That's your information I gave her.
Okay.
I'll get it.
Yeah, that's fine.
We can run everything for you after we're done.
Yeah.
I got everyone's
Because
information.
once you run it, and I'll link up my case to your case.
So that's- you
then
can
I
have that.
Yeah. All right. Thank you.
This is your paper. I took it from you. I believe I took it from you.
Thank you. Thank you for that. I'm trying to do this. The pain is, this hurts too. The pain is getting really
You might
bad.
have more marks on your arms too. So when you go get checked out, you want to have them look everywhere, just because your adrenaline's pumping pretty good.
Thank you. Thank you
welcome.
for helping me, and I'll try to remember this pepper spray thing so I can wash myself off pretty quick.
Well, you can always carry pepper yourself if you want.
I probably should do that now because while it was all happening, I wasn't even thinking about my gun yet. I wasn't even.
Well, I'm glad you didn't pull it out
Yeah.
because it would have.
Complicated things.
No, this is a really bad area, and
Well,
if
that's
we
why
hear
I
a
have
shot
it.
fired, we're gonna come like you have 30
That's
units
poison.
here, and
Well, yeah, and I used to live here, so you know how bad this place is.
Oh, yeah.
So it's like you guys are here day and night, I'm sure. This is the only reason why I got it, because I lived here for 2 years, and I never had one in my life until I moved here, and I felt I needed one. And now I just carry it all the time, but this place is like a magnet for people that is just...
it would have made it. People would have come around, and then you're the person with the gun, and it just probably would have got awkward for everybody. And
Yeah, I mean-
even though you're the victim and you're trying to protect yourself and have a right to do so, it just would have been.
Yeah, and it was chaotic, so it's not good to pull a gun in chaos, you know?
Oh, because you can't get a good shooting platform. You
yeah.
can shoot yourself in the foot.
And I don't want to shoot the dog or someone else, you know? It's like...
Yeah, but I tell you, ma'am, is that if you needed to use that firearm to protect yourself from that dog, you would have been
I
authorized
was
to
getting
do
to the
that.
point where I was...
But you'd have to assume the responsibility of doing it safely. And if
Yeah.
you didn't do it safely, and it was done and someone got hurt, then they have to deal with that.
liability. Yeah, I know. I'm going to get pepper spray now for sure. Do you recommend a certain kind or type?
It works. It all works.
Okay.
We carry Saber, don't we? What do we got? This is Crossfire. Saber Red.
Did it have an effect on the dog? Because I was watching you do this and it seemed like...
This is like special law enforcement pepper spray.
Okay.
It's like super strong. It's stronger than the regular stuff you can buy.
Yeah.
It's no joke.
Well, so that dog, you were spraying the dog, was it getting and affecting the dog? Because it looked
Yeah.
like it wasn't doing it.
It didn't at first, but it takes about 30 seconds for it to kick in.
Okay.
For animals that are amped up,
Yeah.
people pretty quick. But you saw the frothing and the eyes are shut.
Yeah.
So
okay.
the dog is subdued immediately after it couldn't see, which is good.
Good. Thank you. So you're driving this way, right?
I was just coming down right here, but I was stopping at the light, and I looked, and you're on the ground with the dog, and I'm like, oh my gosh.
Well, I felt like I had to drop down to get put a barrier between the two because it kept stopping and then latching on, and I was like, I need to get to this before it gets worse.
I was terrified that you were going to get clamped on the neck.
Oh, by the dog? This dog wasn't really going after me. The reason why
It looked like it was going after you.
It did?
Yeah.
Really? Wow.
It was on top of you.
Well, I was on the ground trying to pull them, separate them. I think that would have been me more so. The dog going after me because I didn't feel aggression from the dog towards me, but I put my hand in between the two dogs to separate them, and that's where the tooth got, with my thumb. So.
Well, I'm glad that injuries are minimal.
Yeah, me too.
Agency report. That's it. Get his case number, and that's all you need. It's awesome.
PIO shows up? What's up? Lieutenant?
Because the dog's involved. We've had bad experiences in this department. Dogs. Have you ever heard of this story about guys?
No.
So, had a missing endangered child. And so officers were up on the east end searching backyards and stuff. And an officer, Lieutenant Olson, he just retired. He was an officer, then he went in the backyard and guys, Weimer or whatever.
Those good. Those are dirty dogs.
Yeah, attacked him and he ended up shooting and killing him. And so there was protests. And the city was sued. It was a mess. So that's why. So now they come on that kind of stuff because the news is around. Good work though.
Didn't go to jail today.
What happened to the back of your vest?
What is it? Just faded?
Is it an old one?
That's a hand-me-down.
Really?
Everything I had for this is my first time wearing this uniform that took me like 12 weeks to get a set of uniform. I had one uniform for the entire time I was through training.
That's ridiculous.
And they didn't fit. Like it's like squeezing my gut. My guts are hanging out because I'm fatty. Like.
That sucks. Yeah, Alex still doesn't have her vest carrier.
Yeah, I'm curious. I know you can only tell me probably limited information, but with your experience with this lady, what is her issue? Why do you suspect she would do something like that, or is there a reason?
She doesn't want interaction with the police.
Yeah.
So the moment that something happened, she fled.
Okay.
And
So
I can't tell you why she doesn't want interaction, but we know her and.
you know her. Okay. So she has a history, but specifically why she would do that with a dog? I mean, that seems weird. Like it seems like that would get you in trouble to do stuff like that.
I have no idea.
So I don't know. I mean, I don't have any real understanding of why someone would do that unless they got scared and gave up.
Yeah.
It's a beautiful dog. Poor pup. I mean, you can't really blame the dog. I mean, dogs do what dogs do, but it's just sad. It's sad.
Yeah, it's sad because I love dogs more than people, human beings.
Me too. I'm the same way.
And you know what? They're innocent. We're there to protect them. It's all up to us to make sure that they're safe, that they're healthy, that they don't do stuff like this, that, you do everything you need to because they're vulnerable to us.
Yep.
And the fact that whoever she was to that dog, I mean, she put him at risk too, She put... But God, he just kept...
Yeah.
They just take him for evaluation, is that what they do? Like to evaluate or test?
I don't know animal control's procedures.
Oh, okay.
They do have their things they gotta do, and if they determine that the animal needs to be tested, I'm sure that they'll be doing. But we do need to be concerned about that because the dog has not had his vaccination and we don't know why it was acting aggressive.
Yeah, I mean, it didn't start out aggressive. Like, they were sniffing each other when she started following me, and I kept trying to go, and then he kept kind of like, Barkley would growl. Like, she didn't want the dog around her.
Oh, my old girl is a grumpy girl. Like, she doesn't like other dogs. She's only this big.
But she wasn't aggressive at all. But she was like, hey, get away from me. But the dog kept kind of following her. And then I kept kind of, okay, I'm going, I'm leaving, don't follow me. I was like trying to get away from this lady, but she kept letting me go the leash. And then not really trying hard to keep the dog back. It was almost as if she wanted to see something happen. It was bizarre.
That is really strange behavior.
Yeah, really. I mean, if you don't want to get in trouble and have an interaction with the police, you probably shouldn't send your dog to, like, interact with other people and attack them. And that's not her dog, you said?
No, so the woman here with the gray, she's the owner of the animal. She was gone. The gentleman with the dog right now was watching the dog for her, and a guest of his took the dog on a walk, and without his permission. And that's
so she's like a third party.
Somebody's like, hey, the dog needs to go for a walk. So
random druggie in the apartment just
sounds like something like that. And so, I mean, these folks.
Oh yeah, right.
These folks were not. These folks are. Yes, they were involved, but I don't believe that they really had any knowledge of what was happening.
No, they seemed like they were kind of innocent. The fact it was like it was just.
They're struggling too because they're sad. You know, they aren't happy about it. They're afraid. They're upset that this happened to you and the dog. And
oh yeah, that'd be devastating. I mean, I can't imagine.
So I really appreciate your grace and your patience with them.
I feel bad for them, especially the dog. I mean, the dog, they don't just come out and like be born and then all of a sudden they're aggressive. There's something there that is taught or learned or something, you know?
I'm going to step in my car and get some information for him.
Quick question.
Hey, buddy.
Unrelated. Do I need to call 911 and get on the dispatch queue to do an unrelated police report that I needed to get you guys out here for anyway?
Do you need to file a report for theft?
For my insurance for our phone. And
Yeah, we can take care of that. If you want to talk to my partner, he can help you right now.
Okay, I don't have to call 911?
Nope, just ask my partner here, just to let him know what you need to do. Go for it.
Need anything, Mike?
No. I got to do a blue team for the pepper?
I don't know.
I got to get a new pepper so he can build the empty.
Yeah, so just go down to the quartermaster for that.
Kind of. That's the first time I ever emptied a can, and I didn't empty quickly. So,
It did?
Yeah.
So we had 2 dogs one day out by Riverside Library. We go to arrest their owner. Dogs go ballistic and empty 2 cans of pepper spray.
Dogs are unpredictable, and it's hard because I don't want to hurt a dog.
It's running around, and I'm trying to tase it, but I can't, it's running, and oh God, it was a mess.
So I'm just
Same
gonna.
thing, I'm like, well, I don't want to shoot it. And I wish he still worked here. This dude, Warren Day, is a funny kid, hilarious. Dog comes after him, and he grabs it, like Alpha rolls it, puts his hand around its throat, and he's, fuck you up, dog. And just laid there and held it until animal control showed up.
I would probably get
Big
bit by a
eyes.
pit bull doing that, but when I was in my final phase of training with Santa Clara County, my training officer, Joe Piazza, good dude, tough guy, bomb squad, all this stuff, absolutely terrified of dogs. Like he'd stay in the car and make me go do calls when there's a chihuahua in the front yard.
Seriously.
Yeah.
He's just like,
He's like, I'm not doing it. I'm like, okay, I'll go handle it.
That's great.
I'm good, Sarge, thank you.
Yeah. gonna skedaddle.
Okay.
Let me look into the blue team question. I'll find out.
I mean, just because, I mean, the thing is that I did use it, I did deploy it, it was in, people got exposed. I mean, I don't want
Sure.
not to be documented.
I think that you could document all that in your GO, because it's not necessarily like a use of force. I'm just not, that thing is not in good shape.
It's about ready to blow up.
Yeah. So I don't know that it necessarily qualifies as use of force. You know what I mean? You were using it on the dog. The other exposure, I think, would just be documented in your GO, but let me double check. I'll see what I can find out.
Cool.
All right, dude.
Thank you. I'm sorry to pawn that off on you. What do you have Daniel's number? The owner is going to write it down. We'll give all this to our America's Heroes Animal Control. I'm like coughing now because I'm starting to breathe and my stuff is on my uniform.
I was wondering how you were. It's on my. I have got to get on my uniform. I was wondering how you were surviving.
I normally don't react much to it at all, but I can start to smell it, feel it in my chest.
Alright, it is 801 851 1242.
Okay, thank you.
So that makes more sense because that's what I get, you know, most of the time that my dog bite victims are because they're trying to break it up, break the fight away, break the fight.
I never felt that the dog was like focusing on me or attacking me in any way. Some people said they thought the dog was going after me.
That's what I thought when I came up. I saw you on your back with the dog on top of you.
Yeah, because I think that was me like inserting myself in between, and the dog just happened to kind of come on top of me because I was like trying to get him apart. But the dog never was like aggressive towards me per se, but the dog for sure.
Yeah, right.
And Barkley's gentle, didn't do any aggression towards that dog. I was just trying to move away as far as I could, and the trouble kept coming. I was like,
okay.
I did everything in my power to.
I'll give. You still need another one?
No, I don't want to give you like this, but all of you.
Oh yeah, yeah.
And I'm gonna email more information, more detailed statement.
Yeah,
to you
I
guys.
gotta get you one that you gotta, because I can't send that to the courts like that.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll get you one.
And you got my paper, right? The one I filled out.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
it's in my car.
Do you? Can I email you a more concise, detailed statement with because my handwriting's awful on there to you to have for the report?
If you want, I can pretty much. If you give me your email address, I will send you the same witness statement.
Okay.
And if you want to type it in,
Yes, that'd be
and
great.
then just know you have to sign it. You
Yes.
need a signed copy.
Like one of the PDF things that you sign and do that thing.
You
with?
should be able to do that.
Okay.
Yeah. So just give me a minute.
Okay. Oh, I have my business card. I can get out my
This is
wallet.
everything that I have.
Oh, okay.
So, Randy, victim, owner of the injured dog, Daniel, who came and got the dog.
Right.
The owner of the dog that we spoke to, Courtney.
Mm-hmm.
And then the person who was walking the dog that's not present, her information. And then I have Mark, his information. He's the one that is in 211 that was watching the dog. And then I have our case number, 225622, my name and badge number, and the time I observed it was at noon.
Okay. So I might have to get a hold of you because you saw some of the a little bit. So
this is for you.
Yeah.
If you need, all I need to do is write down your case number. You can contact me. What's easiest? What's the best way of doing that?
I'm gonna have dispatch link my case to your case. So you
Okay.
should be able to pull it up too.
Okay.
But it's gonna be 22-428.
22428.
Yeah.
428.
428. Yeah.
Okay.
There you go.
Yeah.
You ain't got paper, use the hand.
I just left my note. I always do. I always get out. Right. I don't need my notebook. It's
Yeah. So no, that works.
Done it many times.
So I took the dog because the lady's homeless. So normally we can do a home quarantine at home. She's homeless, so I got to take the dog. It's not current on license and vaccination, so like I said, the dog's coming with me. So
yeah. It's. I mean, we don't. It's best for now. We don't. I mean, I hope that maybe I was mistaken what I saw, and the dog was less aggressive than we believe it is. But the most important thing is that we get the vets to look at the dog and make sure the dog doesn't have any diseases.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the way I guess the state law when it comes to the dogs, they do what's called a home quarantine or a quarantine for 10 days. If the dog dies within 10 days, the likelihood of having rabies is very likely. If the dog passes the 10-day mark, the likelihood is very small. So I'm sorry, I'm coming.
Okay.
So.
Does anyone else need to ask me anything or do anything? Or
No, you. Are they good to take off?
Yeah, they're good.
Okay.
Okay, cool.
So,
I have your card. Thank you.
Army guy. What'd you do?
I chopped out a scoop when I was 16 years old. 17. I just turned 17. And I joined the military. I went to the Army. I was in 588th Maintenance Battalion.
Which brigade?
588th Maintenance Battalion over in Gießen, Germany.
Okay.
Oh yeah, Paul was in Germany
I was
too.
over there 2.5 years.
I did 8 years in the Army myself. I was at Fort Drum, New York,
Oh,
the
cool.
3rd Brigade of 10th Mountain.
Fort Leonardwood, Missouri for basic.
Ah,
That was a treat.
that's cold. That's cold.
Yeah, January, February, March.
Now that I'm a little more calm, anything else I should know or do or things I should think about?
I would just go get checked out if you choose to by a physician, whether it be the ER or your personal doctor.
Okay.
Because make sure that is
care.
very clean, is irrigated and cleaned.
Yeah, for sure.
You don't know. And then with regards to your rights moving forward, is both of us are writing our own reports. I'm doing an agency assist report. He's the one who runs the show for this kind of stuff.
Would I have access to a free grandma report as soon as it's available, or
You would contact our police department for our reports and stuff.
Yes, and you can do the same thing. You have my case number?
Yeah.
I don't know about free. I know that we do charge anywhere between...
Even if you're involved in the case?
I don't know. I think based on, I always tell people, because they've always told me to, the grammar request, even if you
Yeah, I think you can ask for a waiver on when you request online, so I'll just do that and see if they do it.
Yeah, you might have to call the shelter, because I don't think we have an online grammar request. You have to call.
Oh, verbal?
Right. And they'll get your information.
Okay.
And then they'll let you know if you have to pay something or if you don't.
Okay.
My understanding, you do. It's still like $5 or $10.
Yeah, I was a operator or generator operator mechanic, and then I got over to Germany and went to heavy equipment.
Oh.
Alright, so do you think, is the dog going to be okay, the one that attacked us, or what happens from here with that dog?
So right now the dog is going to be put on a home quarantine at the shelter. A shelter
to
quarantine.
observe and all that?
To observe him for the next 10 days. If he has rabies,
you'll let me know, right?
he would die within the 10 days.
Oh, okay.
If he doesn't die within 10 days, the chance of him having rabies are slim.
So you'll know for sure soon.
We won't know until after the 11th day.
Are you guys gonna let me know if that happens? Or
So we're gonna send you a postcard saying yes, everything's good.
Okay.
By the 17th or the 18th day.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
If everything's good. If it's not, we'll reach out to you real quick.
Okay.
The health department will reach out to you, and then you're just gonna have to start those serious shots.
For sure. Okay.
Go get checked out first.
Okay. Yeah, I gotta get this thing cleaned up before it turns green and falls off.
Right. So I'm good with you guys.
Okay.
You guys welcome to go. I got your contact information. You have my phone number.
Yep.
Any questions, give me a call.
Thank you, and thank you so much.
And anything you need with regards to any civil or legal action you desire to take, you just would need to reference the case numbers, and we have everything documented, so you can move forward if for any sort of compensation you need for injuries or any legal action you take against the person that did this.
And once I get information,
Thank you.
Same thing.
Yeah, and I have no desire to go after these people. Like I want to sue you for money.
No, but you. I mean,
that dog was running out the street. I don't want that dog.
We just want you to know that your rights as a person involved in this, both civilly and criminally, we have everything documented, so you can reach out to us. We can provide that information to you.
And in the report, will you guys have details about if you find this lady, what happens, or interactions with her either way?
We on the law enforcement side, we know who she is, and if I find her, I will address with the other issues we have with her, and then try to get a statement from her about what happened.
Okay.
So, yeah, I won't, because I'm not out there looking for people. It's not my,
that's when you're not hunting them down,
my scope of job.
Right.
They'll do their side, and
I just wanted an answer about what was she thinking? Why was she doing that? Why was she following me? Why did she turn around and start following me?
But you need to get to the hospital before the adrenaline wears off.
Yes.
And you hurt.
Starts hurting.
Thank you.
Careful, Joel.
Okay, folks.
Thank you for taking care of that stuff.
I'm just glad we didn't have to shoot a dog going off into contact.
So, well.